Overcoming 2025 Millionaire Mindset Formula in 7 Days, Napoleon Hill's Mind Shift. What if I told you that the only difference between you and a millionaire isn't your education, your connections, or your current bank account, but a specific mental programming that's running in their subconscious mind 24/7? After studying over 500 millionaires for 25 years, Napoleon Hill discovered that wealth isn't created by external circumstances. It's created by internal mental programming that can be installed in just 7 days using precise psychological techniques. Here's the shocking truth that the wealthy don't want you to know. Your current financial situation is simply an external reflection of your internal mental programming about money, success, and what you believe you deserve. While most people are trying to change their external circumstances through harder work or better strategies, millionaires focus on reprogramming their subconscious mind to automatically attract wealth, recognize opportunities, and take actions that ordinary people find impossible. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover Hill's exact 7-day millionaire mindset formula that transforms average people into wealth magnets. But here's the warning. This only works if you're ready to completely abandon everything you think you know about money and success, because the truth about wealth creation is far more psychological than financial. Topic 1. The Millionaire Mind Programming Secret. Napoleon Hill spent 25 years studying over 500 millionaires and discovered something that will completely shatter everything you think you know about wealth creation. The difference between millionaires and average people isn't education, connections, or even luck. It's a specific mental programming that runs in their subconscious mind 24/7. Hill found that millionaires think in patterns, frequencies, and mental frameworks that are completely different from how 98% of the population processes money, opportunities, and success. Here's what's shocking. This millionaire mental programming can be installed in your subconscious mind in just 7 days using Hill's precise psychological techniques. Andrew Carnegie, Hill's mentor, told him that any person with average intelligence could reprogram their mind for wealth in less than a week if they understood the exact mental processes that millionaires use automatically. This isn't about positive thinking or affirmations. It's about rewiring your neural pathways to process information the same way millionaires do. The secret lies in understanding that your current financial results are simply an external reflection of your internal mental programming about money, success, and what you deserve. Every millionaire Hill studied had unconsciously or consciously reprogrammed their mind to expect wealth, recognize opportunities that others miss, and take actions that average people find impossible. What's fascinating is that once this programming is installed, making money becomes as natural and automatic as breathing. Topic 2, Day 1 to 2, Destroying Poverty. Consciousness. The first 48 hours of your millionaire mindset transformation focus on what Napoleon Hill called mental house cleaning, identifying and eliminating the poverty consciousness that's been sabotaging your wealth potential without you realizing it. Most people carry invisible mental blocks about money that were programmed in childhood. Money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or we can't afford that. These limiting beliefs operate like computer viruses in your subconscious, automatically rejecting wealth-building opportunities before they even reach your conscious awareness. Hill discovered that millionaires had systematically eliminated what he termed poverty thinking patterns and replaced them with wealth consciousness. For example, where average people think, "I can't afford it," millionaires automatically think, "How can I afford it?" This subtle mental shift changes everything because it activates your creative problem-solving abilities instead of shutting them down. During your first 2 days, you'll identify your specific poverty programming and begin the systematic process of overriding these mental patterns. The practical exercise that Hill recommended involves writing down every limiting belief about money that crosses your mind for 48 hours, then consciously replacing each one with its wealthy counterpart. When you catch yourself thinking making money is hard, immediately replace it with money flows to me easily through multiple sources. This isn't just positive thinking. You're literally rewiring neural pathways and creating new automatic responses that align with millionaire thinking patterns. Topic 3, Day 3 of 4, installing wealth attraction patterns days. 3 and 4 focus on installing what Napoleon Hill called wealth magnetism, the ability to naturally attract money-making opportunities, valuable connections, and financial abundance through your mental programming. Hill observed that millionaires seem to have an almost supernatural ability to be in the right place at the right time. But he discovered this wasn't luck, it was a specific way of processing information that made them notice and act on opportunities that others completely missed. The key insight is that millionaires program their subconscious mind to constantly scan their environment for wealth-building possibilities, while average people's minds filter out potential opportunities as too risky or not for people like me. Millionaire minds are programmed to highlight and pursue these same opportunities. Hill documented how Henry Ford would walk through factories and immediately spot inefficiencies that could save thousands of dollars. Not because he was smarter, but because his mind was programmed to recognize profit potential everywhere. During these 2 days, you'll install what Hill called opportunity recognition programming, by training your mind to automatically ask wealth-building questions throughout the day. Instead of passively consuming information, you'll program your mind to constantly ask, how can I profit from this? What need does this reveal that I could fulfill? Who would pay for a solution to this problem? This mental reprogramming transforms you from a passive observer into an active wealth creator who sees money-making opportunities everywhere. Topic 4, Day 5 to 6. The power of definite financial purpose. Napoleon Hill discovered that every millionaire he studied possessed what he called definiteness of purpose, a crystal clear, specific financial goal with a definite timeline and concrete plan for achievement. But here's what most people miss. It's not just about setting goals. It's about programming your subconscious mind with such precision that it automatically guides your decisions, actions, and attention toward wealth creation. Hill found that vague financial desires like, I want to be rich, actually repel wealth because your subconscious mind needs specific instructions to operate effectively. The millionaires Hill studied didn't just want money. They had exact figures, specific timelines, and detailed plans burned into their subconscious programming. John D. Rockefeller didn't dream of being successful. He programmed his mind with the specific goal of becoming America's first billionaire through systematic oil industry domination. This definiteness of purpose acted like a mental GPS system, automatically directing his attention to information, people, and opportunities that aligned with his precise objective. During days 5 and 6, you'll create what Hill called your definite financial purpose statement, a specific amount of money you will earn by a specific date through specific means, in exchange for specific services or products you'll provide. But more importantly, you'll use Hill's techniques to burn this purpose so deeply into your subconscious mind that it begins automatically attracting the resources, ideas, and circumstances needed to make it reality. This isn't wishful thinking. It's precision mental programming that transforms your entire nervous system into a wealth-attracting mechanism. Topic 5, Day 7. Activating your money, Magnetism Day. 7 is when everything comes together, and you activate what Napoleon Hill called money consciousness, a mental state where attracting wealth becomes as natural and automatic as your heartbeat. Hill discovered that millionaires operate from a completely different mental frequency than ordinary people, and this frequency literally attracts money, opportunities, and success like a magnet attracts metal. This isn't mystical thinking, it's about programming your mind to operate at the same mental frequency as wealth itself. The activation process involves what Hill termed mental broadcasting, consciously transmitting your definiteness of purpose into your subconscious mind with such intensity and clarity that it begins influencing your automatic thoughts, decisions, and actions. Hill observed that when people reached this state, they would suddenly start receiving unexpected opportunities, meeting exactly the right people, and discovering solutions to problems that had previously seemed impossible. It's as if the universe conspires to support their financial goals. On Day 7, you'll perform Hill's money magnetism activation ritual, a specific sequence of mental exercises designed to align your conscious and subconscious minds with wealth attraction. This involves visualizing your definite financial purpose as already achieved, feeling the emotions of financial success, and programming your mind to expect wealth to flow into your life through multiple channels. The key is reaching what Hill called white heat of desire, a mental state where your financial goal becomes so real in your mind that your subconscious accepts it as inevitable reality. Topic 6. Beyond 7 days. Maintaining millionaire mental frequency. The 7-day transformation is just the beginning. Napoleon Hill discovered that maintaining millionaire consciousness requires what he called mental maintenance to prevent your mind from slipping back into old poverty programming. Hill found that the human mind naturally tends to revert to familiar patterns unless consciously directed otherwise, which is why many people experience temporary success, but then return to their previous financial level. The millionaires he studied had developed daily mental practices that kept their wealth consciousness operating at peak efficiency. The secret lies in understanding that your millionaire mindset is like a radio frequency. It must be consciously tuned and maintained to continue attracting wealth-building opportunities. Hill observed that successful people had morning and evening mental routines that reinforced their wealth programming and prevented negative influences from contaminating their money consciousness. These weren't lengthy rituals. They were precise, focused mental exercises that took just minutes but maintained their millionaire mental frequency. Throughout the day, Hill's research revealed that millionaires protect their mental programming as carefully as they protect their physical investments because they understand that their external wealth is simply a reflection of their internal mental state. They consciously choose what information enters their minds, who they associate with, and how they interpret daily events to ensure everything supports their wealth consciousness. The most successful individuals Hill studied would actually schedule specific times each day for mental programming, maintenance, because they knew their financial success depended entirely on maintaining their millionaire mental frequency. You now possess the exact same millionaire mindset formula that Napoleon Hill discovered, studying the wealthiest people of his era. But here's what separates those who become wealthy from those who remain stuck. Millionaires don't just learn these techniques. They implement them immediately and consistently. Your financial future isn't determined by your current circumstances. It's determined by the mental programming you install in your subconscious mind starting right now. This channel is dedicated to sharing these timeless wealth-building principles that create real financial transformation, not just temporary motivation. Every video contains battle-tested strategies that have created countless millionaires over the past century. Because true wealth principles never become outdated. They just get forgotten by people who chase quick fixes instead of lasting change. The question isn't whether these techniques work. Hill's research and millions of success stories prove they do. If you're serious about reprogramming your mind for wealth and want to continue learning these powerful millionaire mindset techniques, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell right now. Your millionaire future is waiting for you to make the decision to claim it, and every day you delay is another day of accepting less than you deserve. What's the first step you're going to take from today's 7-day formula? Drop it in the comments below, and let's build a community of future millionaires who support each other's financial transformation.